Oh, we were supposed to add a cheer track.
Cheer track.
That
There
we're
we
still
go.
doing it. Well, I kind of dropped
Oh,
the
you
ball
don't-
on it.
oh,
I didn't. I
you
didn't
don't
add
have
that.
okay, we're using the Rodecaster today because Kermit is with us today. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Thank you. And we took about 16 hours to set up. So
we're in the home studio, I guess.
yeah, and he had chicken from Chick-fil-A, and he's now starting to process it. So it's the room is a little under the weather.
Oh, that's because you have mold in your house.
I think you have mold in your colon.
Yeah.
Down below, you see the links for Otaku Fuel. You see the links for Instagram, and for Patreon. I'm gonna add the Patreon one down here.
You gonna draw today again, like always?
Of course, that's the whole point of drawing.
Just making sure. If you,
Nah, I'm not gonna draw. I'm all talked out.
You just do an episode. You just sketching, just circles and squares. Just.
Well, the thing is, I superimpose it with another video.
Don't tell the
the
magic,
secrets.
man. But you are drawing, so if you think.
Yeah, no, I'm literally drawing. I'm setting up for the next video. It's don't worry about it. Just enjoy the art.
You gonna draw something from Skullcasters?
Yeah, always.
Always.
Yeah, from now on is all honest and material and nothing else.
What's on the brain? Who are you
Do
drawing?
you have before I forget?
Yeah.
Do you have Michael's info?
Oh, his cell phone?
Yeah, like is your Rodecaster ready?
You know what?
I don't want to be 40 minutes in to figure out that it's not there.
It is not ready, because I'm a professional. But it's ready now.
Okay, but now you could like call if you want.
We can call if we want.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So go ahead and call.
You want to call him? Call him off the back.
Yeah, call him off the back. Let's
All right.
have some fun.
Let me.
We're gonna try the new phone feature.
We're gonna try this phone feature. $10 he doesn't pick up.
That doesn't matter. He said to keep calling him just in case.
You serious?
He didn't want to pick up last time because he thought you butt dialed him.
You know what? I don't even know if I have his number saved.
Oh, dude.
I don't.
I sent it twice.
Hold up. Anyways, why look for this stupid number? What are you drawing today? What's on your mind for Skullcasters?
I'm just gonna draw whatever. Actually, I can't do that. I created a list right here. This list is gonna have we have Nyx, Rikishi, Ramen, and Barracks still left to be illustrated for.
That's a new character. I never heard of Barracks.
Barracks is brand new, and he's pretty much the main antagonist for the Skullcasters in this round. So we're gonna start rocking out Nyx. So I did design Nyx pre-hand. So I like to draw it, rather start with a headshot, and I'll talk about this while Kermit just
I can't find his idiot's number.
nonchalantly finds Mike's phone because I can't do it because it's on my.
It's on your phone.
On my phone, and I'm kind of using it to.
Is he that important to call?
He was expecting us today. so let's,
I got it. That's weird. I have it shows it, but then it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't like save it.
Well, you have the iPhone 6. Sorry.
All right. Well, we're calling him now. Let's see how this
Go
works.
ahead. Let's see if this works.
Hello.
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 You sound like you're drunk.
Michael.
I was in the kitchen cooking, man.
Damn. Oh, do you have my number saved?
Yeah, when I seen you call the other day, I was like, I thought you butt dialed.
Ah, damn it. I was
like,
gonna prank call him.
Don't
And
ever
then
call me.
yeah.
So why would you start now? I was like, he must have butt dialed.
I never really want to
No,
call you.
he has your number saved.
Why?
Because you're lovely.
Ugh. What's up, man? I was trying to prank call you, but that failed out. That went horrible.
I was like, he never calls me. Why would he call me? I don't know. So I'm just not going to answer it.
So are you going to set time to talk, or are you going to be cooking for your 20 children?
No, I'm good. What's our time frame looking?
Well, first off, we're recording now, and you're talking on the podcast now. So don't start telling us your personal deep dark secrets unless you don't want it unless you do want it on YouTube. But yeah, so what we're talking about, we're gonna jump right into it. Ghostbusters 3 just released their new trailer, and everyone got all excited about that because apparently the last Ghostbuster movie wasn't that exciting with the women cast, which I liked. I enjoyed the movie. I don't know. Sanchez hated it. I don't know about it.
Michael's over there like frying up some chicken in his underwear and and you're
I'm going into a full podcast.
You were close. I was doing that, but I was watching that Sebastian
Maniscalco.
Yeah.
Maniscate.
Yeah, that dude. He's hilarious.
Maniscalco.
That dude is hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny. I got to see it on Netflix.
But I thought the Ghostbusters thing was great. I didn't think that they were gonna tear it down. We only seen it for 30 seconds, but the minute it came out, they already started tearing it down, calling people, this is what's wrong with the country today.
Wait, what the hell are you talking
what
about?
are you talking about?
What are you talking about, man?
Because people are praising this Ghostbusters and didn't praise the last Ghostbusters, so they're like, this is what's wrong with our country.
Well, Kermit
resort back.
Kermit liked the last Ghostbusters
I
a lot.
I liked it.
Stop it.
I'm serious.
Told you.
I liked it.
Told you.
Those jokes are bad, man. Those jokes are like from 1980. I slapped the ghost out of you. Like,
it was a fun watch.
I'm telling you, man. Mike knows what he's talking about.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't pull out.
Dude,
I don't trust anyone that doesn't pull out.
Come on. And then Hemsworth was just a complete idiot. And
Thank you.
the whole thing about the wontons. I was like, well, this ain't even Ghostbusters. It's just like improv around ghosts.
Bingo.
All right, I'll give you that one. Still funny.
What?
It's still a funny movie.
And you're a stand-up comedian?
I thought it was a funny movie. I like the cast.
Go write yourself into a corner right now. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you?
I just want to slap your glasses.
God, I just want to slap your hair.
Slap it right off your stupid face.
All right, well, that was awkward.
It was. You got ganged up on me for liking a movie.
Yeah, but we know about you liking being ganged up. And okay, what's the next one?
But you like Avatar movie too, though. So I don't.
What's wrong with Avatar?
The live action movie.
Which one? You talking about the like James Cameron stuff,
No,
or are you talking about Shyamalan?
Shyamalan.
What are you talking about?
Sanchez loves that movie.
Oh, shut up! He's talking about the Shyamalan one. You freaking weirdo. First off, I haven't even seen that one.
You haven't?
No.
Okay, either have I.
Nor do I want to.
I saw the trailer and I threw up.
I don't want to see it. It's just not going to happen.
Speaking of M. Shamadaba Ding Dong, his prequel to, is it a prequel or what would I consider?
Just say Split.
Is it a prequel to Split? No, it's
sequel.
The sequel.
No,
to Split.
it's a trilogy.
Yes,
it's a trilogy. Unbreakable
Split
is the first
is the second. The Glass is the last one.
All right. Well, the trilogy of Unbreakable and Split. Glass came out and it got a real bad review, man. They got 35% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I don't know. I haven't even seen Split.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes, I say. And
I don't think Shyamalan can handle the pressure. It's like he had it going into the fourth quarter. He had it, and then typical fashion, he dropped the ball, man. He drops the ball in the end.
He drops the ball in the end.
Come on, man. It's not good. It captures you right off the jump. Then as you progress, it's kind of like by the time you get to the end, it's like,
they say he spent his own money to make this movie, racking in. Where's that number? All right.
He seems to be one of those directors that just like gets too deep into his stuff, and then it starts to fly off on tangents, and in his mind it makes sense. But then when you watch it, you're just like,
yeah, I agree with that.
Over the place.
Yeah, his Act 1 tends to start off real strong, but then he just starts to just falter.
Yeah, and then it's not even really about. Are we doing spoilers? Or are we just talking?
I mean,
it just.
I haven't seen the movie.
I don't know why.
Sanchez. Did you go see? You went to see?
Yeah,
the movie?
You know what? He sees a lot of movies. We're talking to the right person.
It didn't seem like it shouldn't have been called Glass. It didn't seem like it was. You know what I mean?
So it wasn't focused around Samuel's character?
Yeah, like it wasn't about him. It should have been more like, because like Split, it was him. Unbreakable, Bruce Willis. You get the Glass and tried to be all three of them in one movie, and that's when it got all over the place because he was like, well, let's talk about this, and let's talk about this, and by the end we're going to talk about this, and then you just have a bunch of random things you try to cram into this one movie, and it was like, oh, Lord.
Really?
It just kind of, like you said, you dropped the ball when you got to the end. It was like, damn it.
Oh, they say Shyamalan financed Glass $20 million budget from himself using his own
20 mil?
Mm-hmm. His own
20
property.
mil? That had to have been all actors right there. That's why they didn't phone it in this time. They paid them right.
The director supplied the $20 million budget for the film throughout the earnings of his two self-funded projects.
Better hope he earns it back.
Using collateral on his Pennsylvania estate.
One of his many estates?
I was going to say, one of five? I wonder how much it made overall in the first.
What, the box office for the weekend?
Yeah, box office.
Guy, you have the power of the internet at your fingers. Yes, type though.
But you won't know until Monday. You won't know until Monday.
No, he wants to know about what you want to know about how much the first one made and the second one made?
No, this one. I was talking about this one.
We'll find out what the first two made that we can
by
compare.
Friday is only 16 mil. Not bad. 20 mil, so he's 16 mil by Friday. That was this Friday. It made 16 mil. Thursday was 14.66. Yeah. Friday was 16. So he's about to make his money back, I guess.
It's one of his best movies. What does that mean?
Oh, I never saw Split, and I got to rewatch Unbreakable because it's so long ago. So
it was like 2000.
I would have to say Split is probably the best of the three. I love Unbreakable. Split is solid, but damn, man, Glass let me down. I'd have to say Split was probably that's a good toss-up.
So hang on a second. Before you went to go see Split, did you see Unbreakable again?
No.
What?
I didn't go until I didn't get into that until after they had mentioned all that other stuff.
I don't know, man. I don't know if your review is valid now. I mean, that's like saying, hey, I'm gonna watch the last Harry Potter, but I haven't seen the rest since 5 years ago.
Wait. So, because I didn't watch Unbreakable again before I went to watch Split.
Yeah.
No,
it actually works that way, man. I'm sorry to say, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I know it's like, me telling you that your religion, it's like me telling you religion is wrong, but I'm sorry, it is how it is. You have to go see the first one, then the second, then the third. Because that way you have a consensus for the whole thing, man. You can't just put all your eggs in one basket, slam it with some pastry, and call it a strudel. You know what I'm saying?
Is that how you make a strudel?
I have no idea, but
I think you're baking expertise and shit.
No, I wouldn't bake it. I put it in the microwave. So you have to see 1, 2, and 3 to make sense of it all.
Yeah, Michael, you idiot. Is that where we're going with this?
That's where we're going.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Is that what we wanted to do?
Yeah,
okay.
We just want to call you stupid and move on from the stupid topic.
Right. Next one is what?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. You want to do Captain Marvel?
Okay, Captain Marvel.
We saw the second trailer. We saw the second trailer.
Yeah, and
the first trailer was weak.
And the second trailer was weak.
No, the second trailer was better. It told more of a story.
Yeah, what was
I'm
the
not
story?
feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
Dude, there's a lot of things you don't feel.
That's another podcast.
I'm still. There's still not consensus of what it. From the trailer, do you have an idea what the movie is?
Yeah, it's pretty much a better version of Green Lantern.
I was gonna say Captain Planet.
Really? What is wrong with you?
Hot.
She doesn't
Fire.
She doesn't have the She doesn't have the multicultural friends in this one. So no.
I'm pretty sure I get my superheroes mixed up.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Miss Marvel, so I don't give a damn.
And plus, Captain Marvel's black. Don Cheadle.
What? Oh, Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
Wow.
See that? There's a lot of captains out there, man.
There's too many captains.
Too many damn captains.
Wasn't DC the first Captain Marvel, and then he changed his name to Shazam?
Yes.
Captain Marvel originally was from DC, and then he changed his name, of course, to Shazam. And then that's why I was always confused with Captain Marvel or Mr. Marvel, whatever the hell.
Captain Planet
is
a hero.
the funny thing is with Stan Lee, he went in there and sneaked it in to get the copyright to Captain Marvel, and I think that's why DC changed it to Shazam.
Oh, sneaky to the end.
Nice.
He didn't have a character, Captain Marvel at the time, but he copywritten. He went and copywritten the name.
Copyright that son of a.
DC changed it out.
That's smart, man. Hey, that dude knew business before business was born.
Wow.
How do you think they're gonna do Stan Lee cameos from here out? Are they gonna do Stan Lee cameos?
It's called
Are they gonna
CGI.
CGI, man.
Or they can weaken Bernie's at him. Weaken Bernie.
Yeah, they're gonna prop him up on sticks. And,
Excelsior.
nah, dude, it's a little disrespectful. It's too soon, right?
No, it's not.
No? Okay, it's not too soon then. Let's let her rip.
Fine. He has a good
He's
sense of humor.
fine. He's somewhere in the nether
I'm pretty
sphere.
sure that joke was just as hacky as every other one joke making that. So it's not a big deal.
Speaking of which, because you still have his stuff signed, are you gonna sell it now? Because a lot of weirdos are selling his stuff.
Yeah, not yet. I'm gonna hold on.
You know, hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to kind of sell something right as soon as somebody
As soon as he
passes.
dies?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just, it
dickish.
feels like, come on, man, really? Like at least wait a week.
Yeah. Michael, did you meet Stan Lee? Did you do the whole sitting in line for an hour?
I'm sure he has.
Nah, I didn't. I didn't never
stand
meet him,
corrected.
so, like I wanted to buy Stan Lee.
You never did it.
We
I'm
never.
surprised.
I wanted to, but I never did it. I
Oh.
didn't have anything for him to sign.
What do you mean?
Sign this?
Son of a bitch! You could have just picked up a Spider-Man toy from Goodwill
Yeah.
and got it signed.
Or underwear.
I didn't have any
Wow.
comics. I didn't have any artwork. I didn't have anything. So I was just like,
You didn't have any artwork. You didn't.
Not for Stan Lee. No.
No,
No,
not,
as a
not
matter
for
of fact,
Stan.
come on, Sanchez. You know all the art that I ask you for. I don't ask for.
Yeah,
Marvel
he's
characters.
more into art.
What kind of art?
Art, like artist. He's not into, I mean, Stanley's just a creator.
Yeah, but I mean, he could have picked up a magazine for like $5 and they got it signed.
No, that's not who Mike is, man. You don't know Mike. You know what's weird is that nobody knows who Mike is, and we're like randomly called him out of the air, and not even explain who he
No, we
is.
didn't explain anything about him.
Do we need to explain?
I guess we should.
What do you think, Mike? Should we explain who the hell you are?
I could always just be like your friend Tommy from Martin.
Who the hell's that?
Who the hell is that?
You never watched the show Martin?
Oh, Martin.
Oh, okay.
No, but Martin was. They didn't know what Tommy did for a living.
And for the record, we now know Michael is.
Yeah, that's
thinking-
it. Tommy was the
Nah.
friend that came over.
Yeah, no, you're more like bruh, man. You know what I'm saying? He just comes in through the
Comes
through
in
the window.
kitchen window.
Yeah, he just no, it's through the living room window. You know? Is that what you doing? Nothing.
You know Michael more than I do. You have a better connection than I do. I just see him at the conventions.
Then you and I are on the same page. High five!
Michael's just a fellow, I guess, geek nerd.
Here's a fellow thespian.
Yeah, I would say that. And we've known him through the
That's
years.
it. That's it.
No, we've known Mike.
Friends,
We've
y'all
known
at
Mike
the
from the
con,
conventions.
and I've been.
Yeah. Tell him, Mike. Tell him your life
When-
story. We got 40 minutes.
Yeah,
But you only
when
got
you
40
were,
seconds. Make it short.
Make it short. Sweet and to the point.
I met y'all at a con. I stock in for art. I'm still waiting on them 6 figures from Kermit. Kermit gives me shit all the time,
Oh yeah, that's
but
right.
we're
What?
still cool to the end of the day. Here we are.
Yeah, you go.
What are you talking
You
about?
owe him a stick figure art. You forgot about that?
Of course, I forgot about that.
Wow, man.
What I don't even know how that happened. Wait, what happened there?
It was at a convention.
Because
He asked you.
when I first met you, it was you, Noel, Scotty, and
Sanchez.
Sanchez. Everybody drew me one thing, and you're the
Yeah.
only person who never gave me the 6 figures you promised.
Yeah, but does he have to sign your Starbucks cup?
He did.
Oh, I want to smash that so bad.
You did sign
Yeah,
it?
he made me sign it. I was like, I don't want to sign it. He's like, sign it. And I'm like, I don't want to.
Oh snap! Look at that. You a superstar.
We have video because I wanted to smash it. You like, don't. And I was like, I'm gonna accidentally.
Shut up.
Yeah,
I
he
was
was
like,
trying to break my cup, man.
See?
Can you believe that? Hostility towards my cup.
I'm pretending I was like, whoa. I just dropped the bitch.
What? I have never seen footage of this.
We have footage of it.
Then you're gonna have to send it to me because I have never seen.
You
this.
have it. It's in the archive somewhere.
I have it.
Yeah,
Good
'cause
luck.
You started making fun of us Because I was like, man, I want to smash this so bad.
No, I was signing it, and you were behind the camera saying, "Just drop it, just drop it."
Right, and then he handed it to me, and I was kind of like pretending I was losing.
No,
my
I was
grip.
picking up my artwork.
No, then.
Oh man, I didn't know that. Holy crap! I'm gonna. I don't. Yeah, I still have the footage. It's buried, but I have it.
It's there.
Oh, all right. So we know who
Are you
Mike
guys
is now.
going back to? Are you guys going to Mexican this year?
That's up to Sanchez.
That's up to Kermit.
Oh boy, do we have to?
Yeah, we're doing this song and dance all over again every single year. Will Sanchez go to MegaCon?
It's the
and
same
pay
shit.
$60 at the door, dude.
Yeah.
It pisses me off. It's just so high priced.
It's just a flea market.
And the thing is that Michael goes with his family, so he drops like $3,000.
Like a Disney trip.
Yeah, dude, for real.
And he has like 5 kids or
Yeah.
8.
Oh my God, so many
Son of a
children.
bitch never heard of a condom.
And my pull-out game ain't as tight as it used to be.
What is this pull out? Oh God.
Good times.
Jesus Christ, man. Son of a bitch named his kids
Oh,
numbers.
You naming your kid numbers by the third one.
That's 7. That's 8.
This is Michael, Rick, 3, 4, 5.
Relax, man. Damn.
We joshing, bro. We joshing.
And he's like, and Michael's Michael's in his like, well, how old are you, man?
60.
I'm 43 now.
43.
Oh,
He
he's
has like
42.
2 kids that are already like 35. So what's the math of him starting to have kids?
Boop, 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 boop.
What's your oldest kid?
18.
My oldest is 25.
And that's
Yeah,
it's
25.
25 with a question mark, and his youngest is 2.
Time out. What's the math? When did you start having kids?
Right out of high school.
High
You
school.
know what I'm saying?
How old is he? He said 46?
He said he's 48,
48.
43. Shut the hell up, Dad. We just
43.
stacking on.
and his kid is 32,
32.
and his youngest is 1.
So he was having kids
In 1912.
at 7. All right, cool.
Sounds about right. 7 years old.
God damn, fucking web.
Damn, son.
It's all about the family, man.
Holy
it's all
crap.
about the family.
Family web slinger, calm down.
Just ropes of it, bro.
Speaking of web slinging, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, great segue. Speaking of web slinging.
Spider-Man trailer dropped Far From Home. Here's a question. Is
Go
that
ahead.
before or after Endgame?
That's a good question.
It
Mike,
takes place after.
it takes after Endgame?
So spoiler alert,
Yeah,
Marvel.
because on the movie poster, they forgot a couple of details on the movie poster. So if the movie poster is accurate, it happens after.
Wait, what? Like what's on the movie poster?
It's his mask with a bunch of all the places they go in the movie. So it's like a sticker of Berlin, London, shit like that. And I think there's a date on it. There's
Huh.
a date on one of the stickers. So it's like July 24th, 2019. So supposedly that takes place after Infinity or
Well,
the Endgame.
I heard they purposely, I guess like there's a shot where they show Peter Parker getting his passport, but there's no date. It just says like July.
Yeah,
5th,
they
but no
blurred that
date.
out. They
Oh,
blurred.
it. Okay.
Yeah, they edited it out, but then they forgot the movie poster. So it was like,
Okay, look,
Somebody-
I'm looking.
wait.
I'm looking at the
I have a
movie
quick
poster.
question before I forget, because I know I will forget. Adam Warlock, do you think he's going to be in Endgame? Yes or no?
no.
Thank you. You're with me.
Why would they put him at the end of Volume 2
Because that was
of
the
Guardians of
That's
the
what
Galaxy?
I'm saying. He's too. He's a very important part of the story, but since they left him out, there's no. What are they gonna do?
It's too much.
At the end of the story, they're gonna just shove him. They're gonna do a Roman Reigns.
I'm sorry. I
shove him down and love him?
think
No.
I still think they have a shot with him.
I think Captain Marvel's taking the place of Warlock.
I don't think so, man.
Because James Gunn's
I
script.
don't think so. Dude,
'Cause they
it's
got
not,
rid of
it's not
James
his
Gunn.
it's not his character, man. If you look at the old Avengers,
But they're
which I
still-
have the old Avengers, Infinity Stones, the Infinity Gauntlet, they had that storyline also running someone in there with Warlock.
Yes, but they didn't explain nothing, so they can't put him. He's too much of a complicated part of the story. Then the movie would have to be centered around him, and there's too many other characters to just focus on.
I still think they can fit him in because he can be the integral part of the story. Because there was no real trailer dropped on the second one. It was just Tony Stark just weeping,
But then there was no Guardians of the Galaxy 3 either, which would have been more of them explaining who Adam Warlock is. But because of what happened, that was scrapped. So now
I still think he has a shot in this one.
We got officially under 100 days till the movie drops.
Yeah, the movie or the trailer.
It's all about Captain Marvel. They're pushing her like crazy. She's already stronger than everybody in the movie. And it's like, okay, so she's the answer. I'm better than Thanos. I'm stronger than Thor. I'm stronger than Hulk. I'm like, you stronger than Thor? This man took a freaking exploding
I'm
dart
sorry.
to the face.
I'm sorry, but you don't introduce your strongest character right off the bat and then expect that character to pretty much be the grand god of all of it at the end. It doesn't make sense.
It's very interesting because Avengers Infinity War comes out April 26th, and then Spider-Man comes out July 5th. So clearly it happens after.
Right. So Spider-Man happens
when
after.
When does Captain Marvel drop? When does Captain Marvel drop?
March. It's in March.
March.
Oh, you know that
so it's
sure.
March,
yeah,
April. No,
it's
March
everywhere.
8th.
Get your tickets.
Yeah, March 8th.
Yeah, March 8th.
So I just kind of find it funny that they dropped that Spider-Man trailer.
Yeah, I know, that was weird.
I was like, yo, just hold on. You don't need to share that.
Okay, speaking of dropping, Tom Holland.
Oh.
let's talk about what he dropped.
Did you hear about this, Michael?
No, what happened?
Tom Holland, the actor of Spider-Man, accidentally uploads the entire Avengers 4 movie to Twitter. and then someone put, the loose lip Brit has done it again. So before you lose your shit, it was actually a spoof. And the funny part of that is Tom Holland replied to that lie. And he goes, this actually stressed me out for a second. I was like, shit, did I? So it was pretty cool because everyone went crazy on the internet looking for this, for the Avengers 4.
Tom Holland is the best. Him and Ruffalo, they do it the best.
Yeah.
All these accidental slips and drops and leaks. I don't know. As compared to DC, Marvel just seems to do it all right. The character-wise and everybody messing around and keeping the films and DC's too much like, we're the best, so screw you. But nobody likes you.
Yeah. But jumping back to...
Aquaman was good. I mean, it was a good time.
Aquaman was fun. It had a fun factor.
That was the best DC movie.
But yeah, that's what sucks. It's like to connect. That's like you connecting a good Lego to a bunch of half-bitten Legos that your dog ate. It's like it's still a Lego, but it's still chewed up. Yeah. And they kind of fit together, but it's like you can't have that one good Lego, man.
See, I don't know.
It seemed like a really expensive 80s movie.
Yeah.
The dialogue was pretty just Arnold Schwarzenegger, like the one-liners, like they were just a bunch of one-liners.
Yeah.
See, there's another poster out, which I think this is a spoof. It's Spider-Man standing on top of a building, and behind him is New York's Times Square, I guess.
Tony Stark. Yeah.
And then he goes, remembering Tony Stark. Like he sacrificed himself, and then at the bottom, is that a legit poster? I don't think so. And then it says "Save the World." There's so many out there
because they're not gonna leak that. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, doesn't. But they're selling the poster.
I think they were talking about I don't know if it was leaked or it was confirmed, but they said that what's her name? Pepper Potts is that person.
Hey brother, are you still talking?
They filmed her in her armor. I guess she's got particular armor in this movie. They showed it, leaked it, something like that.
Wait, who?
And she's Pepper Potts has her own iron on.
Wait, which character are we talking about?
Tony Stark's girlfriend.
Stark's wifey.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man, are you still talking to us
supposed
through
to
your
be,
damn AirPods?
Yeah, he's conversing through his Bluetooth, bro, because his phone doesn't work.
I'm gonna choke you through the phone. It's such a bad connection, bro.
You can't go to your phone, Michael?
What if I switch to my phone? Then I won't be able to hear you guys that well.
How does that work? It's a cell phone.
It's a cell phone.
You make it sound like your cell phone's held by Band-Aids and sticks.
Because I have the over-the-ear headphones, so I can hear you. It's sound canceling, so it's just your guys' voice. But I got
but it's canceling your voice on us. We can.
I sound choppy, right?
You sound like Kermit in the morning.
I like how he says, "I sound choppy," right? Like he knows.
He knows it sounds choppy. He knows it. He's trying to torture us.
You're the worst radio caller ever, bro. Why do we do this?
This is the first one, man.
Exactly, and the last.
Okay, what about that? Does that sound better?
Oh, what a difference. You know what? This deserves an applause. It works. Holy Christ, you sound way better.
Wow.
It's funny because he was giving us this runaround like, the cell phone, what's that?
Yo, just...
Because I can't hear you, man. I don't get the sound canceling properties with the phone, man.
What do you mean sound canceling properties? What, your kids are yelling in your other ear?
They're over there watching movies and the baby's throwing her toys and all kind of stuff.
Then go in the closet and talk
go in the closet. Shut the door.
I am in the closet. That's the crazy part.
We know that. Those 7 kids don't mean nothing.
Okay.
Man.
Jump back to Spider-Man. I was wondering about the Mysterio, and then we have Hydro Man.
Well, yeah, you have Hydro Man and then the Sandman.
No,
Sandman was in it.
Well, no, that's not. Supposedly, that's not who they are.
Well, they somebody had posted up from like one of the comics that they came out in an old Spider-Man that they were all together with Mysterio.
I mean, good.
But they're called elementals.
Yeah, elementals. Yeah.
Or it could just be a ruse by Mysterio.
Say that again.
A ruse.
A ruse.
A ruse.
Is that right?
Good for you, Kermit.
Yeah, it could be all just smoke and mirrors, and then that can just be Mysterio being the bad guy. That's what I'm thinking.
And mirrors.
That's what I'm thinking. Cause they say he's gonna be a
good
guy.
Well, yeah, because Mysterio's losing it, so something ain't right.
Yeah, they say he's gonna be a good guy, which I like bull.
Who said that?
And that's what the nerds are saying.
How can they say it? They saw the same trailer we saw.
But that's why he was fighting a bad guy.
Yeah, but remember, they did the same thing in The Incredibles.
Right. Syndrome!
Yeah, Syndrome did the same thing. He programmed to fight so he can seem like the good guy. So it could be a ruse. Yeah. That's you made up that word, right? That's a pretty good word.
It's not a made up word.
All right, good for you.
Don't ask me how to spell it.
So it's ROSE.
That's a rose.
6.5 seconds. Okay. So Spider-Man. We've covered Spider-Man so far.
We're done with spiders. Let's talk TV stuff.
Do it.
Let's do TV stuff. I just finished watching season 1 of Happy.
Did you watch Happy, Michael?
No, it didn't. It didn't strike me as like I needed to sit down and watch this. Like it didn't grip me from the trailer. So I don't know, but I heard it was great.
I should have hung up on him right there.
You should have.
I should have.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You lost a cool point. You got to earn it back.
Wow.
It's worth the watch.
It's worth
I'm more excited towards Game of Thrones coming in a couple of months here.
Dude, I haven't even seen the last season.
Dude, Game of Thrones. Dude, they're supposed to this last whatever half of the season is supposed to be every episode is a movie.
Yeah, well, I mean, first off, you just totally sideswiped us. We're talking about Happy, not
Game of Thrones. Yeah,
man. We know you want to see it. Everyone in the world wants to see it.
Right.
We don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't like Game of Thrones?
No. Bite your tongue. We love Game of Thrones. I'm just saying, or rather, Kermit was saying that you switched up the topic on us because we were talking about Happy, but he didn't see Happy, so
it's all right.
It's understandable. We'll
season 2 trailer drop.
Well,
You're forgiven.
I didn't know what to say other than I ain't seen it. So
You
I
just
was
say
like,
yes or
okay,
no,
well,
bro.
let's keep that moving.
Right.
Yes or
so
no?
yeah, he jumped on to Game of Thrones. So
Alright, cool.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, Punisher.
Did you see the teaser trailer for the Game of Thrones season?
Yes, we saw Dragon Balls everywhere. Just sloppy dragons everywhere. Just
He's all butthurt that we don't care about
no,
Game of Thrones.
dude, we care about Game of Thrones. It's just
There's
what-
Frodo in it.
It's just what?
Gollum.
Gollum's
Gollum's not in it.
I don't want to watch it. If
Oh,
Gollum's
no.
What if Gollum met Khaleesi?
oh, dragon titties. so precious.
Yeah,
That would be.
I don't know if that'll work.
You know what made me mad about Game of Thrones since we're on it?
Say it.
Khaleesi season 1, season 2, and season 3,
3.
all about getting naked, bro.
Yep.
She was just
All day,
all day. And then she got a bigger pay rate and no more nakedness.
Yeah, but she gets naked in the last one.
Wait, that scene where she jumps out of the fire?
I don't know because I saw her in a recent interview and she was saying that her parents had seen it and that they were like, I thought you weren't gonna do this anymore. And she was like, one more time.
As her dad drives away in a brand new Benz. Thanks, honey. Beep beep. These titties bought that.
Khaleesi. All right. So
Yeah, right.
Game of Thrones comes out when, March or April? I think it's April.
Yeah, when does it come out?
April, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
April. All right. So what else we got?
Punisher season 2 started Friday.
Punisher season 2 started on Friday. I have not seen it. You said you saw the first episode.
First episode. It's just as violent as everybody wants it to be.
But
So
you
I
you
like
had
it.
issues with Jigsaw.
They kind of just, I don't know, it wasn't a realistic scene.
I have to see it now because now
You'll see. It wasn't a realistic
spiking
scene.
my friggin' interest.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
They gave Jigsaw his scary mask while he's laid up in the hospital.
I don't
still.
understand. I thought his face was the mask.
That's what I thought.
Does he have that weird brother?
I only watched episode 1, so I don't know.
What
And
weird?
honestly, I don't know anything about Punisher except through Netflix. Like,
Dude, did you ever see Warzone?
no.
You
I
gotta
Yeah,
see-
that's what I'm saying. That weird ass dude, his brother that was
Yeah.
eating people or whatever.
You got to see Punisher Warzone. It's a bad movie, but it's the way Punisher should have been instead of that crappy first one that they did with John Travolta.
Yeah.
Ugh, what a garbage.
That was horrible.
Dude, that was right up there with Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
In the comics, the Punisher is actually the new Ghost Rider.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Uh,
That would actually be interesting.
In the comics, he is.
In the comics, yeah.
Yeah, and he's also Cosmic Ghost Rider now too.
Say what?
So, well, he has pretty much Silver Surfer.
He can
powers.
travel the hemisphere.
Yeah,
It's
this
Megatron.
yeah.
Cos-
They did a lot of mix. Doctor Strange was a Ghost Rider.
What?
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
real?
Doctor
Was
Strange
that like a what if episode?
No, it happened. Doctor Strange, because the whole hell and
It was
different
it was
realms.
almost like once they started venomizing everybody, then they were like, well, let's just cross over. Next thing you know, you
Yeah,
saw
man.
like Ghost Rider and Black Panther
Yeah,
connected. It
Marvel
was
must
like,
have like ran out of ideas because even DC was like rebooting all their stuff again. So that must have been around the same time frame, right?
Probably.
Like the new 52, they were doing that, and then they like redesigned Batman all over again and Superman, and not for nothing, but it just got worse.
Yeah.
It just got worse.
I don't know. That'll be cool to see on the big screen though. A Punisher crossover with Ghost Rider. I think that'll be
Dude,
cool.
I actually like Punisher as Ghost Rider. That would really actually pique my interest.
Yeah.
I don't know about Michael because Michael's all high and mighty over here, but
look, I don't think they just all. I don't know. I don't know the
Oh,
story
you know,
between
you know.
why would that even happen. Why would that even happen?
'Cause-
Why would Frank Castle become the Spirit of Vengeance?
well, he's got nothing else to
exactly
lose.
what you just said, bro.
Yeah.
He's all about vengeance.
He's all about the vengeance, dude. You just said it, man. You just created.
he just
You
said
just
it.
solidified the whole Punisher.
The whole reason why
Ghost
he's
Rider
Punisher,
thing.
he can't.
So
move
that's what
away
I'm saying.
from-
So the devil sought Frank Castle out. He was like, you know what, Johnny? I'm just gonna have to go over here, Frank. That's how that works.
Well,
Well-
in the comics, he pretty much almost dies.
Yeah,
By
and
the hand.
and Nicolas Cage has been just irrelevant for the longest.
Yeah, but in the comics,
You actually
Frank-
agreed to that,
yeah,
you weirdo.
yeah. Frank Castle in the comic dies, and then the devil. I agree to that. He's irrelevant. But he did a great job on the voice acting on the new Spider-Verse.
I didn't see Spider-Verse.
Oh, great.
Michael, you saw Spider-Verse?
No, I didn't go see that either.
I'm questioning his nerdness, man.
I know, because for as much as he pushes me to go see movies, I'm like, what?
He's trying to question this call.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's another cool point you lost with
Wasn't it you two guys that said you guys wouldn't pay movie tickets to go watch animation in the movies?
What are you talking about? We both love movies. We're like Siskel and Ebert over here.
He got quiet.
Like 80% of the audience. Who the hell is that? Google it.
Yeah, dude. Wait. So, all right. Well, he didn't see Spider, but you didn't see Spider-Verse either, so I can't really talk about it. But
I almost saw it.
it's a great movie. Great.
That's got to count for something.
It's great. Jumping off of that crap. Future Man season 2.
Future Man. Tell me, Michael, have you seen season 1 of Future Man?
$10, no.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, dude. Shut it all down. Shut it all down.
This podcast is focused on geek and
for
nerd
guys
culture.
that don't got time, you sure got a lot of time to watch a bunch of shit.
You know what? It's not my fault you want to become a parent, bro.
Yeah, man. What's the deal? What? All right, so go ahead. What's the next one on the agenda?
I wanted to talk about this.
Hellboy. Talk how much you either hate or like the new Hellboy compared to...
Hate it. I hate it. I'm going to take your vote, and I'm going to say Kermit hates it.
Based off the makeup job.
The makeup job is horrendous. He's a good actor, though. I like him as an actor. He was in Newsroom, and he was a really good actor in that. You never know. You trust me. You'll fall asleep 10 seconds in.
Just the name alone, I fell asleep.
Yeah, it's
news.
All right.
So I don't like the way he looks. He looks kind of...
That makeup is atrocious. It's the hair is, and it's not even comparing it to the other guy. I forget his name.
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Men's pearls. Yeah, I can't now. It's just I thought Ron Perlman did a great job. Not same
director, is it?
No, not at all. It was Guillermo del Toro.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Directed the first two.
Amphibian dude's not in it either.
Dude, they destroyed the sequel to it that he did. Because David Hyde Pierce was playing Abe Fabian. Fabian.
I like Hellboy 1 and 2.
If you rewatch Hellboy 2, you're going to see a lot of like...
It is choppy. I remember seeing it, but I just like overall... Like
the first one was great. I liked the first one.
Was
I thought it was
spot on. First one was,
You know, it had a good story, the whole thing. But this new one, man, not even feeling it. Even the ad spots are weird. Dude, seriously, it's so odd. Yeah. So it's that one's a thumbs down for me.
Thumbs down. All right.
Well. I'm not running to the theater to watch that one. That one seems like, unless somebody's like, oh, it was fantastic, it really surprises you or something.
That's a Netflix watch for me, man. Even if they do give it a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I doubt.
Netflix.
All right. So how are you feeling about Joaquin Phoenix and his Joker character study movie?
We talked about this last week.
Wait, which one was this?
Joker, the new Joker. It's the origin.
We touched upon it though. It was like a quick tap.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was a series on Netflix.
Yeah, I agree. I think DC would be stronger if they did Netflix series.
Which I think they're doing. That's what they're doing now. The whole DC
with the Robin.
universe.
Yeah, they did the Robin thing with Teen Titans. I don't know how that's doing.
They're doing Hawk and something else.
But a lot of people are like really saying that's atrocious.
Oh, is it? What about Wallace? Have you seen
what would make or break that movie for you?
What, the Joker one?
Yeah.
What would make it would be Harlequin and a decent plot with a villain wise.
I don't care for it, man.
Yeah, but he's asking what would make or break it for you.
I know.
So I mean, we know.
Well, the way they describe it makes it sound like it's a movie about like how somebody could become this.
I think they're gonna show him being the clown and him being a stand-up comedian and becoming a Joker.
So that was a thing of the stand-up comedian part, because I saw it in the cartoons.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a thing.
That is a thing.
Okay, because they framed him or something like that.
Something like that.
Well, he keeps calling it a character study. So however you're going to interpret that as the movie, is like
it's like a damn documentary on a fictional character.
Yeah. I see.
So what if his laugh is crap?
The laugh is always the hardest thing for a Joker.
Well, I mean,
I think Jared Leto's laugh was garbage.
I think, and,
Yeah.
and hear me out.
Amen.
If they could still superimpose a laughter,
Just bring Mark Hamill back.
bring
please.
Mark Hamill for the laughter because he's got it, and that would be great. Just for the laughter.
You do Joker laugh?
Ha 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 ha.
What about you, Michael?
Michael, can you do a Joker laugh?
Let somebody else do the acting and let Mark Hamill do the vocals.
No, not the vocals, just the laughter.
Okay.
Might as well just do all the vocal while you're at it.
No, man, just need the laughter.
No, we're asking you. Can you do the Joker laugh?
He's asking if you can do the Joker laugh. All right, then.
All right. Well, good. Way to bring the podcast to a screaming halt.
Great
Jesus
interpretation
Christ,
of the
bro.
laugh. All right, cool. You lost another cool point. That's 3 cool points down for Michael. And
Well, how did that? What? How did that jump back on me? How did I lose points?
We just asked you a question.
we're
and
asking you
got quiet.
questions, and you get weird on us.
What question? I didn't hear a question.
We asked you twice.
The last thing I heard was something about a laugh and a Joker. That's it.
We were asking, can you do the Joker laugh?
I know.
Oh.
All right. That's great.
about as good as I get
4.5
right there.
minutes
Right.
of the podcast down on Joker laugh.
Jeez, dude.
All right, Michael.
Oh my goodness. Why did we bring this guy in?
I don't know.
I thought he was going to bring
don't
something to the
know.
table, man.
I don't know. What happened to this podcast?
Mark Hamill's Joker laugh, he always starts it off deep and then he goes really high.
Yeah.
He's like, let's see if I can do it.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Oh, that one's great.
That was pretty good.
That was great.
He goes like, and then he goes,
Yeah,
and
he
always does-
bursts.
Yeah, he goes,
Yeah, like Kool-Aid Man.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I did like the holiday Kool-Aid Man thing.
With Little John,
I loved it.
you're such a
I
liar.
loved it so much I bought it.
I'm gonna punch you in your shit.
I bought. I bought it. It was fun,
You're so full.
and
of
it's a
it.
new holiday classic. So moving on. What's the
All
next
right.
movie?
Next movie, I think this will be the last to talk about movies for now. It's I know it's not a big deal to you, but Dragon Ball Z is actually in theaters. Dragon Ball Z Broly, and
That Super Broly or something like
yeah,
that.
and it's got
Broly
80%
Super.
on Rotten Tomato.
Have you seen the trailer?
Looks decent. Looks like a good
I
anime.
haven't even heard of it.
Looks like a good anime. But
It's because Broly's a fan favorite and he's never been canon. So I think this movie makes him canon to the storyline now.
his origin is so stupid.
Oh, I know who Broly is now.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the subtitle name.
Yeah, he was another Super Saiyan that at birth was very, very powerful. Levels
Okay.
over 9,000.
What?
And the reason why he hates Goku so much because when they were kids,
Children?
whatever. Goku would cry too much and mess up his sleep. I know, I got all tongue tied on that.
Tongue tied or English tied?
Both.
English gave out on you early.
like a fuse.
He's
went
like,
off.
I shall not learn another word from it. All right, so go ahead.
Yeah, that's
Have you watched that Baki
Who?
from Netflix?
Saki?
It's an anime.
Yeah, I
It's like
heard of it.
MMA. It's like
Nah, I haven't seen it yet.
What's it called?
yeah, you got to give it a Baki, Baki. It's
Yeah, oh,
like a
Baki.
remake.
Yeah. I think I have it. On my
Animation is kind of high, but the storyline is pretty cool.
Baki the Grappler.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of
Yeah,
anime
that's
lately
it.
on Netflix.
It looks wild. The muscle
Because
definition.
they about to lose all that Disney
Look at
content. They
look
better
at his
flood it
muscle
with something.
structure.
Yeah, they do have to flood it with something. I also agree with that. I mean, some of the anime is good. I've been watching just the movie ones because I'm not trying to get into series. But you know, the Witch. I watched the Witch one. I forget Witch Academy, which has some really good anime.
Something in Academia.
Yeah, the Witch Academy, the Academia one.
I heard that was good.
It's
I-
good.
I heard-
It's a cool little watch when like a Sunday watch. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just trying to relax.
Trying to relax.
Yeah. Plus,
Is that
it's for like all age
is that the
groups.
one with All Might? Is that where All Might, that character All Might is from?
No, I don't think so.
I'm My son watches something with All Might, and he's talking about this dude all the time. So I didn't know if that was it.
He's not 55. Michael is not 55. He's 43.
And I'm gonna be a senior citizen by the time this podcast is over.
I was saying it was 55 minutes in.
Well, it's okay. We have coupons for you. All right. So what else we got left on the docket? Because we're reaching the 1 hour mark, and this never happens.
So 2 things. Netflix is raising its prices. I don't know if you guys are happy about that.
Netflix has gone up for $2 more, and I just spit on my paper.
When Disney's gone, that ain't gonna work in their favor.
Or you might not.
Yeah, but they got
because all those shows are gonna be. I don't know, all the Disney. I know a lot of people jumped on Netflix because all that Disney Marvel content went on there. So then when they jump off, they're gonna cancel their sub to go to the Disney stream? I just feel like that's gonna be a weird. Star Wars people are gonna go over there. They have all that Star Wars, content that only you can watch if you subscribe to them.
How much Star Wars content are we talking about, though? I mean, because
that new Favreau series, some other animated stuff. I think the Clone Wars, the ending of the Clone Wars animated series is going to be on the streaming service.
No one cares.
I mean, you're 43 years old. I mean, how much Star Wars content?
Is that the route you're going to throw at them?
It's kind of weird, though. It's just, it feels weird. I mean, the movies I get, but once you're talking about cartoon series, it's just like the Gennady Tartakovsky cartoon series, for me was the last best series. But you were into Rebels, right? The last CGI stuff.
Clone Wars, I was into.
Clone Wars, which was decent.
Yeah.
That was the Gennady Tartakovsky, which was leading from Star Wars 3 to the Gennady 1, right? Which is like a flash animation type of look, like a.
I was into both of those, animation style and then the CGI.
It was like the
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack creator.
It was the same creator.
Same creator, yeah. And then it went into the CGI version, so it connected. Yeah. So, but anything new is just going to be left up to the kiddies now, because technically they're the new generation, and they're growing up with this new wave of poop. Call it. I'm calling it like it is, man. I'm sorry. It's not Star Wars without the Grand Master.
Yeah, you can't, man. Have you watched that Resistance?
No.
Yes, I'm not a fan of it.
The last Star Wars thing I watched was Solo. And that was like a few days ago. I like Solo. I dug it.
I mean, there was nothing wrong with it. The problem is it was an unnecessary film. You gave us something that was unnecessary, and then we try to call it as like you were doing something for the fans. Like, really?
Right.
Like,
as long as it's
talk about the one-liners that were corny in that movie. It was like, oh boy, come on, man. This is what you want to give us, the fans, that we waited all this time, and this is what you gave us. Like, out of everything, this is what you went
for me. It had the fun fact. No, don't worry about it. Tino can talk. It had a fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Just like Rogue One. Rogue One was cool. Now, how much more worse would a Rogue One be? You take that little Darth Vader bit out of it.
I didn't like Rogue One. The only thing
would it have been as good?
The only thing I liked about Rogue One was that ending. That was it. That just brings a tear to my eye every time. That was the best part. You could have made that the movie, and I would have been good.
Exactly. So if you took that out, then you gave us Rogue One and Solo, some movies that were just kind of, it was cool to see, but it was really like,
it wasn't necessary. Yeah.
Exactly.
Rogue One could have worked if done properly. Personally, didn't think it was done properly. I was not digging how they went about the storyline. That was my gripe with it. But if done properly, it could have been a good insert to it, because it would have made sense, because they did speak about it. Jeez, I just realized how nerdy I am with Star Wars.
I ain't gonna lie, I checked out.
I'm gonna stop myself right there, and I'm just gonna continue drawing, because I'm like blah blah blah, nerd. Oh man.
Yeah, I checked out.
All right, so we're not gonna do this. What's the count on this right now? We're at 58 minutes. Yeah. We still got another like 5 more minutes left. What do you think?
Yeah, we can squeeze this out. Mortal Kombat 11, the game premiered, and that game looks brutal. It looks crazy.
That it's sick.
And I can't wait to watch it because I can care less about playing it.
Yeah, it's beautiful to look at though.
Yeah, it is. It's just like oh,
It's
that
like
looks
eye
awesome.
candy. It was total eye candy.
Like when not Marvel, when DC came out with Injustice games.
Yeah,
I watched the storyline just on YouTube.
Injustice stuff was pretty decent. Yeah.
But the Mortal Kombat level.
Even purchased the game.
You seen they put Ronda Rousey in that mug?
I mean, I don't know why is that a sell point. Like I can care less. They could have put Pamela Anderson from there. I care less. I'm like whatever.
Oh, I was just she's they put Ronda Rousey as Sonya Blade.
But it's not the character though. I don't know what they're doing. It's just like a role play thing because that's not the look that's in the game.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I wonder if they could put the classic song. Remember this song?
Come on. We're all old. We all know that song.
You think they're going to put this song in the game?
No, they're going to put any of that
Why
in the
not?
game. Because that's from the freaking movie. We're going to get hit by a copyright strike.
That's why I stopped it. It was less than 30 seconds.
Less than 30 seconds. Is that the thing?
I think that's the rule.
I think.
Let's see.
Wow, I think. I think we're gonna invade this country.
Have you guys seen that Darth Vader Star Wars fan film?
No, because they pulled it.
What?
Disney pulled it.
Disney pulled a fan film?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
No, they didn't. They didn't pull it. They went into a fight with Warren Chappell because of the music in the movie.
The music.
But then Disney pulled it. I guess there was a backlash. So then, or no, Disney didn't pull it. Warren Chappell pulled it, made their copyright claim to it, and then I guess Lucasfilm or Disney came in and was like, "Nah, just let the dude have it," or some shit like that.
Is it really good? I haven't watched it.
It was all right. It was Star Warsy. I mean, a dude who had within the rules of making a movie, so he could make it without being copied. I mean, he had to pay for everything. He couldn't fund it. He couldn't crowd fund it. Couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Everything had to come out of pocket. You had to do it yourself.
Wait,
so
did he pay for the music?
Yeah, he paid everything to do this whole little. It's supposed to be like a 3-part little, trilogy, 15, 20 minutes long each story.
Did they release how much
it's
money?
It's supposed to be about Vader and Mace Windu or something like that.
Ooh, I like Mace Windu is my favorite.
So wait, I'm looking at something here now. It just says Vader Episode 1 Shards of the Past. Is that it?
That's it. Star Wars Theory. That's the guy who made that movie.
And
wait, is on YouTube?
Yeah, it looks like he only made one.
Yeah, it's
video.
on you. Yeah, because Disney. Yeah, they let it be now. So now it's whatever.
But it's only one video though.
Yeah, he says a 3-parter.
Oh, so not all 3 parts are out.
That's kind of
no, not yet. He just put that one out.
I'll check it out later tonight.
Michael, you're gonna lose another cool point because you spoke over me.
Yeah.
You're up to 5 points.
I'm like, I got all kind of demerits.
We don't call them demerits around here. We call them cool points. Now you lost another one.
Because we don't know how to spell demerits.
Yes. We don't use words we can't spell on this show, so stop it. All right, so what else?
Man.
What else we got left?
Can we talk about Onyxen yet? Can we do that, or is that still not allowed?
Well, first off, it's pronounced Onyxen. Cool point lost.
Onyxen.
And the answer to that question is no, because we're running out of time. Thank you for being here. If you want to give your Instagram, that'll be cool. We can post that up. We're going to actually... Don't press the button yet. The shiny red button. Don't... Kermit wants to eject you. I don't know, man. Let's say one more cool point loss, and then we have to eject him. No, we won't do that to him. He's a first-time guest, man. Maybe the second time we'll explode him.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a better audio system.
I talk Kermit down from the ledge. You're good. All right. So what's your Instagram?
Who? Me?
Yes, you.
That's what I said. See, that's the poor audio because like I get the echo and then I get the skips and I can't hear you guys and I get like here and there.
And your last
fades in and out.
Thank you for being on the show. You have don't eject him. Wait, I'm just kidding. No, he's Liam Sinclair, right?
Yeah, Liam Sinclair. It's just my artwork that I collect. I just, I follow particulars. Sanchez is one of my favorites. Elliot Fernandez, my other
You
favorite.
son of a bitch! Don't you dare push the button. Kermit wants to reject you.
Is he name dropping now? Oh, come on.
No, he's good. He just wants to say he collects a bunch of artwork from artists and he posts them up on Instagram. No, you're not gonna push the button. Don't do it. Don't be a hero. Just
all right. I didn't mean to. All right.
We'll put your. It doesn't matter. All right, so we'll have our stuff in the beginning, and we'll introduce you. If you can send a photo of yourself, that way we can post it up so people know what the hell you look like, so they're not like, oh, it's some disembodied voice just calling in like Bosley from Charlie's Angels.
I'll find a photo of him real quick.
Bosley, yeah.
There's a photo.
Bosley.
Yeah, if okay, you gotta send us a photo because Kermit is holding up a photo of the poop emoji, and he wants to put that as your photo.
Always. How did I know it was going to end there? Something was going to end there. He was holding it the whole show. He's like, I'm going to get this bastard. I'm going to hit him one time before this show is over.
So,
he hits it every time. He just has to.
So just send us a photo and we'll be good to go.
All
right. Cool. So, well, thanks for joining us. And this is episode 13. We are closing out because we are running over an hour.
Way over an hour.
And actually, a lot of this footage was actually pretty cool, and I would like to use all of it. No? Okay, we're cutting it down to 10 minutes.
We're just going to edit out Michael's conversation.
No, it was actually pretty good. Next time we'll talk about getting better audio, and but we wanted to try out the Rodecaster. And to make sure that the audio feature did work, and it did work, but until we found out that Michael was on a freaking Bluetooth.
On Cricket.
Yeah, Sprint might as well be Cricket these days. Damn.
On Cricket, yes. Yes, on Cricket. Okay, so we're going to say thanks, Michael, for stopping in or dropping in or for us calling you. So thank us for calling you.
Go back and cook your kids that chicken that you left them hanging for an hour.
Yeah, man. That Chick-fil-A
ain't
gonna
repeat
itself. Yeah.
How's it gonna be like? What happened to the food?
All right, man. Thanks for dropping in, Mike.
Thanks for having me out, man. I appreciate it, man.
Right,
Thank
man.
you.
You got it, bud.
Later.
All right.
Bah. Is he off for sure?
Yes, he is.
Are you sure? Hey, Mike, you still there?
No, man.
No, he's not.
He's
All
not
right.
here.
So let's do a recap.
Oof.
We're both tired. All right,
Let's
shut
do
it
this.
down. Thanks for watching.
You want to do a recap or no?
Yeah, we can do a recap.
We went over Ghostbusters 3, Glass, Netflix prices, Spider-Man, Skullcasters, of course. TV stuff will be season 2 of Happy.
Skullcasters. We didn't even talk about Skullcasters.
We talked about it in the beginning. TV stuff will be Happy season 2, Future Man season 2, Punisher season 2, Dragon Ball Z Broly in theaters, Mortal Kombat 11, and that's pretty much it.
I think it was a solid episode.
Solid.
Cool.
Solid.
1 hour and 7 minutes on my iPhone here, showing me of non-recorded art. I just use it as a timer. I should just use a timer.
Those some cool squiggly lines.
I got the squigglies here. Well, no one's gonna see it. I'll superimpose it with.
I don't even know why you're showing that camera. That was just a waste.
I use it as a stopwatch. And I'm like, why am I recording? It's just in case. All right, look, let's just cut it out right here.
With that said, this is episode 13, Drawing Laughs with
In the Can, Steven Sanchez. You messed it up, man.
This is episode 13, Drawing Laughs with In the Can. What? Man, stepping on the lines.
All right, we're good to go. You can find me at SketchArtOfSanchez on Instagram. You can find Kermit at
Kermit L. Gonzalez at Instagram. And Stand Up Kermit either on Facebook or YouTube.
Same thing. YouTube.com/SketchArtOfSanchez. We're good to go.